there, I'm Lenny Slagan with your Fox 10 News. Now update, an investigation underway after 24-year-old Jasmine Petway was shot and killed at Avalon Apartments on Michael Boulevard. Mobile police responding to the scene just before 10:30 this morning. No word who's responsible or if police are actively looking for a shooter. Well, the remaining two teens connected to that Baldwin County vandalism at the various schools there turning themselves in this morning. They arrived with their parents and lawyers and then were booked and released. Three turned themselves in just yesterday. At this point, all 5 juveniles have been charged after allegedly breaking in and vandalizing 5 high schools across Baldwin County. Several items from 4 schools have been recovered. Charges on each individual will range from burglary to criminal mischief, and it will also depend on each individual's involvement. A historic mansion going up in flames overnight. This is in Pritchard. That video posted on Facebook by Crystal Young. It shows the Outlaw House as it burned on US 48 just north of Alabama 158. The deserted property in rural Mobile County was one time a spectacular mansion owned by the Outlaw family since 1925. Former Mobile Mayor Arthur Outlaw lived in that house until the mid-80s. Some people stopping by, including one woman who did not want to go on camera but shared her memories.
I was a teenager in the 70s. Our sorority, 80K, helped with an Easter egg hunt for the Friends of Exceptional Children. And it was such a beautiful place, beautiful house with beautiful grounds. And it just makes me so sad today to see it burnt and in ruins.
The home and the property had been abandoned and in disrepair for years. No word what sparked the fire. Of course, we'll let you know on air and online when we find out. Well, the Blues are back after a year and a half of waiting. People grabbing a spot on Pensacola Beach early this morning to see the Blues return to the skies. People from all over setting up tents and chairs to get a good look at what's going to happen for the weekend air show. Today, the Blue Angels were flying in their final rehearsal for tomorrow's big event, giving people 2 opportunities to see them, and some leaving as early as 3 or 4 o'clock this morning to secure their spot. The Blues have become a family tradition, really, for a lot of people, and everyone just ready to see them back in the skies again.
We started coming with parents when I was a small child, when they flew at Softly Field.
Back when I was about 13, seen them in Tallahassee, Florida.
And how excited are you just to see them in their, on their home turf?
Very excited, especially since last year they wasn't able to fly.
Tomorrow's air show starts at 11 with the Blues set to perform at 2 o'clock. Make sure that you stay with Fox 10 for your live streaming coverage of that air show online and all of the highlights on air.
All right, let's track our weather conditions here as we head into the weekend. It looks like we're going to continue to see scattered showers and numerous thunderstorms across the area. The afternoon radar picture has not been looking good here. A lot of moisture showing up in the mid and upper levels on our water vapor loop, but really no features in there like fronts or anything discernible to really say what's causing this, other than the fact that the atmosphere is just very, very tropical and soupy. No problems with any tropical development though. And looking at it down through the Gulf and into the Caribbean Sea, looks quiet. We're waving goodbye to Elsa. Now the final advisory has been issued on Elsa, and looking at the historical track on it, it was a Cape Verde type system. It was a wave and then it developed in the middle Atlantic, came through the Caribbean Sea up across the eastern Gulf of Mexico, and now finally post-tropical as it heads up towards Canada. Looking at our futurecast modeling here, we do expect a lull in the rainfall activity overnight, but guess what? On Saturday we're going to see more scattered showers and storms across the area, especially in the afternoon. Some of the models are a little drier tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get a little drier pattern. We still expect to see scattered showers and storms. There's no doubt about it, but our chances are not quite as robust. We're sitting at a 50% chance both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures in the upper 80s for daytime highs. Showers do ramp up a little in their chances and percentages for early next week. We just can't shake the wet pattern. We'll keep watching and tracking for changes in the forecast, and the tropics remain quiet, which is good now that Elsa is slipping off to the northeast.